Hi, welcome to ExamPadi. Our topic today is capitalism, and in this video, we will 1. Explain the concept of capitalism, 2. Discuss the features of capitalism, and 3. We will examine the merits and demerits of capitalism. Did you know that under capitalism, all farms, factories, and other means of production are the property of private individuals and firms? Isn't it interesting to know that capitalism is the dominant economic system in the world today? Capitalism is a political ideology in which private ownership of the means of production is a dominant feature of any society's operation for profit. Capitalism describes any economic system that is based on the private ownership of capital. It's usually associated with free enterprise and pro-business government policies. It is ideally meant to function as a free market economy in which everyone is free to compete against each other with the cheapest or highest quality products. Capitalism is also known as an economic system in which individuals and private businesses own and control the means of production and distribute goods and services. The goal of capitalism is to create wealth and generate profit through the production and exchange of goods and services in a competitive marketplace. In a capitalist system, the market is largely free and self-regulating, with the laws of supply and demand determining the prices of goods and services. This means that prices are determined by what consumers are willing to pay, and producers are incentivized to produce more for what customers want while minimizing the cost to increase profits. The key feature of capitalism is private property rights, which allow individuals and businesses to own and control assets such as land, capital, and resources. This creates an incentive for individuals and businesses to invest in productive assets and use them to efficiently generate profits. Capitalism is often criticized for leading to inequality and exploitation. Capitalism is an economic system characterized by private ownership of the means of production, profit-driven markets, and free enterprise. Here are some key features of capitalism. Number 1. Private property. Capitalism emphasizes the importance of private property, allowing individuals and corporations to own and control the resources and assets they use in their businesses. 2. Free markets. In a capitalist system, prices are determined by the laws of supply and demand rather than by a central authority. This means that businesses are free to compete with one another, and consumers are free to choose from a variety of products and services. 3. Profit motive. Capitalism is driven by the desire to make a profit, which means that businesses are motivated to increase their productivity, lower their costs, and find new ways to meet consumer demand. 4. Division of labor. Capitalism encourages specialization, with workers focusing on a specific task or set of tasks to maximize efficiency and productivity. 5. Competition. Capitalism relies on competition between businesses to drive innovation, lower prices, and improve the quality of goods and services. 6. Entrepreneurship. Capitalism encourages entrepreneurship, with individuals and companies seeking out new opportunities and taking risks to start and grow businesses. 7. Capital accumulation. Capitalism is characterized by the accumulation of capital, with profits reinvested in businesses to expand production and create wealth. 8. Wage labor. Capitalism relies on wage labor, with workers selling their labor to businesses in exchange for a salary or wages. 9. Minimal or no government intervention. The government does not intervene in a capitalist economy, or its intervention is very minimal. Entrepreneurs are allowed to create any legal product or service and fix any price they wish, as long as they can find buyers who can pay to buy their products and services. Here are some critical points to consider when looking at the merits of capitalism. 1. Economic growth. Capitalism promotes economic growth by encouraging entrepreneurship, innovation, and competition. 2. Efficient resource allocation. Capitalism allocates resources based on market demand rather than by central planning. This means that businesses are incentivized to produce goods and services that are in demand, leading to more efficient use of resources. 3. Consumer choice. This means that consumers are provided with a wide range of choices and the ability to make informed decisions based on their preferences and needs. This leads to higher levels of consumer satisfaction and better products and services. 4. Incentives. Capitalism creates incentives for individuals and businesses to work hard and be productive. The profit motive encourages businesses to increase productivity and efficiency, while the ability to accumulate wealth incentivizes individuals to invest in education, training, and entrepreneurship. 5. Limited government. Capitalism favors limited government intervention in economic affairs, which reduces the likelihood of corruption and political favoritism. This allows businesses to operate more freely without excessive regulatory burdens and bureaucracy. 6. Employment opportunities. Capitalism creates employment opportunities by encouraging business growth and investment. As businesses expand, they hire more workers, leading to lower unemployment rates and higher living standards. 7. Innovation. Capitalism promotes innovation by rewarding businesses that develop new technologies, products, and services. In a nutshell, capitalism has proven to be an efficient economic system that has driven economic growth and improved living standards for billions of people around the world. While capitalism has several advantages, there are also some disadvantages. Some of the disadvantages include 1. Income inequality. Capitalism can lead to income inequality, with a small percentage of the population holding a disproportionate amount of wealth and income. 2. Externalities. Capitalism does not always account for the externalities of economic activity, such as environmental damage, public health risk, and social costs. 3. Short-term focus. Capitalism's focus on profits and short-term gains can lead to a neglect of long-term considerations such as sustainable resource use and environmental conservation. 4. Market failures. Capitalism is susceptible to market failures such as monopolies, negative externalities, and public goods that are not provided efficiently by the market. 5. Exploitation. Capitalism can lead to the exploitation of workers, particularly in developing countries where labor laws are weak and labor standards are not enforced. 6. Lack of social safety nets. Capitalism can lead to a lack of social safety nets, particularly in countries with weak welfare systems. These can leave vulnerable populations without access to basic services such as healthcare and education. 7. Boom and bust cycles. Capitalism is characterized by boom and bust cycles, with periods of economic expansions followed by recessions and crises. These cycles can have negative consequences for businesses, workers, and the overall economy. We have come to the end of today's lesson. Answer the following questions to assess yourself. Number 1. In your own words, explain capitalism. Number 2. Enumerate the features of capitalism. And number 3. In a tabular form, itemize 5 merits and demerits of capitalism each. Thank you for learning about capitalism with me. I'll see you in our next video. Bye for now.